All right, welcome everybody to our daily digital stream. Takes a little while for folks to join, so I don't want to get right into anything too interesting for you because there's probably not anybody watching right now, but gather everybody in. We're going to talk about what is a really nice looking day ahead and in general, pretty nice few days for us ahead. Today's outlook, if you haven't stepped outside, it's pretty nice. I mean, kind of like yesterday, we do have some areas with that mid and high level cloud cover, mostly near the coastline as it's being depicted here on today's outlook. But we'll call it a beautiful Tuesday. The air is nice and dry, and it's going to be getting drier for the remainder of the day as well. Very low humidity today and pleasant temperatures. So again, if you're just joining us, should be a beauty of a day today. No issues out there really whatsoever. This is what it looks like from one perspective. It doesn't look like this everywhere, but this is our view from downtown Houston. Our camera is atop the Wells Fargo Tower. This is like 900 feet up in the air. We're looking off toward the north right now across Interstate 10 and looking beautiful in that part of town. Actually, a little bit of haze. You notice that like on the horizon, there's like a little bit of haze there. That's because of light winds. So we have an east wind at 6. That's actually the Hobby Airport observation. Current temp 63 degrees. Humidity very low at 40%. And that humidity will get lower and lower as the day wears on. So it's going to feel, like maybe you need to moisturize a little bit out there today. All right, how's the weather right now compared to this time yesterday? What you'll find is that we are just slightly cooler now compared to this time yesterday. Not really all that noticeably. Bush Intercontinental, 1 degree cooler. Hobby's 3 degrees cooler. And it's 4 degrees cooler in Pearland. A lot of this does have to do with the fact that we do have a little bit more cloud cover holding on from Houston southward and southeastward. So it may take a little bit longer for you guys to warm up. Notice areas off toward the north like a +1 to -1 kind of thing. So right now in Huntsville and Conroe and College Station, 61 degrees currently, but obviously in the process of warming up. Heading to the other side, we're about 62 for Pearland and for Angleton. Good late morning to those of you down around Freeport at 64 degrees. Galveston is 63, and really that's about what we're seeing in Houston right now. 63 is a pretty popular temperature across the board. As far as the winds are concerned, very light winds today. We have breezes that are mostly coming in either from the north or from the northeast. There are some spots where it's kind of light and variable, so that's where you see the zeros showing up. But with this light north breeze, and we had a little bit more of a north breeze yesterday, it has pulled in some new allergens for us. And so if you were watching yesterday, I was letting you know that we had some rain cleared air from the past weekend, and then we saw the appearance of a little bit more of the ragweed pollen that moved in yesterday. And now with the north breeze, we have pulled in some tree pollen. And I mentioned yesterday, look, it's very wooded off to our north. I mean, you have the woodlands and you have Kingwood, which is like the livable forest, right? And then you have all the timberland up there. And so when you get a north breeze, it does pull in some tree pollen very often. In this case, though, it's cedar, strangely enough. So that's what we have out there right now, is just a little bit of tree pollen that has snuck its way in. All right, let's talk about the rainfall forecast. So no rain today. No rain expected tomorrow or heading into Thursday either. Should be at least 3 really nice dry December days in a row. And by December, I mean, it's going to be seasonably chilly out there, especially in the morning. So breaking it down day by day, this is the GFS computer model, which is our American model. So no rain today, no rain tomorrow. On the panel on Thursday, we're good. Now Friday, you start to see this light green showing up and then a much better coverage heading into Saturday. So right now, what we're expecting is that Friday will be kind of the turnaround day, when instead of having these light winds out of the north, we start to get in on a breeze out of the south. So all the moisture that's out here over the Gulf of Mexico makes a comeback and will most likely bring some showers. And then heading into Saturday, another cold front moves in, and it'll take some of the moisture that moves in on Friday and then create some showers and storms for us on Saturday. Now this is sort of the competition model, I guess, to the American model, which is the Euro. And it shows chilly conditions tonight. And then as we fast forward ahead at tomorrow, again, looking good. The white that you see here just represents some cloud cover that'll be in place, mostly high clouds, not producing any rain for us. Now heading into the day on Thursday night, notice here how we start to see some light precipitation down there south of Palacios that should start to drift by the coastline on Friday, and then through the day on Friday, some hit and miss showers here. You see it's mostly this light green showing up on Friday, so nothing super heavy expected on Friday. And then as a cold front comes in, maybe as early as Friday night or holding off through Saturday afternoon, that's when we expect to see another wave of rain that passes through the area, leaving behind nice weather on Sunday and Monday, cooler weather as well. So we have that to look forward to. Right now, the clouds are mainly confined here from Houston southward, which is why I mentioned it might be a little bit slow to warm up down there in Galveston County, or even up around the Kemah, Seabrook, Clear Lake area, even LaPorte maybe, where you have just a little bit more cloud cover than we have elsewhere around the state. And this is all, again, coming in out of this southwesterly direction that, by the way, get used to that. This is something that we're going to see a lot, most likely heading into this winter. It's a very typical El Nino winter weather pattern here. As we head throughout the remainder of December, January, February, it's not that it's going to be cloudy and dreary all the time, but this is the type of setup that we see pretty often in El Nino years, where we'll stay kind of cloudier than normal. All right, warmest spot across the country right now is Miami at 82 degrees. And then we go up here and find the coldest spot, which is Fargo, currently checking in at 26. And there is some snow drifting across parts of the Great Lakes. Really nothing all that heavy, but that's one of the travel trouble spots, I suppose. All right, so the future cast for the rest of the day today, we're starting this heading into the noontime hour. Everything's nice and quiet. Heading into the evening hours, we start to clear out a little bit more. After sunset, things will start to cool down here pretty quickly. So let's check out the 7-day FoxRad forecast. So today up to around 71. It'll depend on cloud cover in your area. Maybe you only get up to 68, 69, but most locations in the low 70s. Next 2 nights, dropping down into the 40s. We'll have a couple of chilly mornings out there. About 69 for a high tomorrow, maybe about 70, 71 on Thursday. On Friday, we bring in that slight chance for seeing some showers at about 40%. Saturday is going to be most likely our rain day. So that's what we need to look out for right now. It's a little early to say, but I will tell you that the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center is doing like a preliminary, slightly enhanced risk for seeing some severe weather in our territory, basically like eastern Texas, southeast Texas, Louisiana, maybe Arkansas. These areas in for just a slightly higher chance for seeing severe storms on Saturday. We'll get it ironed out as we get a little bit closer. And then beyond that, we turn on the chilly side for Sunday and for Monday, with those overnight low temperatures getting down into the 40s and afternoon highs in the lower 60s. Hey, I want to invite you a couple of things. So, on Mondays, I do a live stream called Mondays with Mike, but you can everybody can because we do it at 12:30 on Mondays. I do it. If you'd like to check it out, head to YouTube. So go to YouTube and you search Fox 26 Houston, and then when you get to that page, click on Live. It'll say Videos, and you click on Live and you'll be able to see it. What I did was a complete recap of the 2023 hurricane season, storm by storm by storm. It was a little bit of a weird, unusual year, so it might kind of jog some memories that you didn't think about. Also, check out the weather page on our website. You can go to fox26houston.com. And I also want to invite you to join us for Fox 26 News at noon, where we have an update on all the latest stories. And I may even make a couple of minor tweaks to the forecast when I take a look at all the new weather data that has come in. So I hope to see you then, and thanks to our director, Angel, for hitting the button